It is a CONCACAF Champions Cup night in South Florida as Inter Miami face Jamaican and Caribbean Cup champions Cavalier F.C. here at Chase Stadium in the first leg of the round of 16. Here is the starting 11 for Inter Miami. Of course, no Lionel Messi, but there's still tons of potency in this lineup, Ramses.
Yeah, no doubt. Ustadi, all of his experience in goal, a little bit of a goalkeeper controversy when you think about calendar as well. Clearly, Ustadi is the #1 for Mascherano. And of course, to me, this top line is going to be very important for them. Segovia, Allende, who's coming off a banger as well against the Houston Dynamo off his left boot, and Lucho Suarez, El Pistolero.
Now we'll see the starting 11 for Cavalier FC. It is a very young side. It always is for Cavalier, but they have a ton of speed.
There's a guy that you need to watch here if you're sitting at home wondering, who am I going to watch in this team? Number 10, Dwayne Atkinson, 22-year-old, spent some time in Iceland. He's an international, not a ton of caps just yet, 22 years of age, but he's a player that leads this team as far as creativity, agility, creating chances. You see him essentially in this 4-4-2 as that second striker, but he'll drop back for moments behind Shaquille Stein and be a very interesting playmaker.
Miami, it continues to remain 0-0.
Oh, look at this.
That's a wonderful ball down the line. First time ball was good as well from Dwayne Atkinson, and there's a spare man down the right. That's Calvin arriving. Calvin into the box. Calvin squares it, and it's deflected off the post. That close to an opener for Cavalier.
Can you believe that?
To score that time, the deflection almost took it in anyway.
That's why we love this game, Donnie. I mean, if this goes 1-0 for Cavalier, I saw that go inside. It's unbelievable. Ustadi has no chance at that point in time. And you got the feeling Calvin was going to take
maybe the last action of the first half. Free kick swung in. Great ball. Back post. It's in the back of the net. They may be Cinderella, but it's far from midnight. Cavalier living up to their name. No fear, no breaks, and into the lead against Inter Miami.
This is what this game means.
Well, he's in an offside position there, but the question is he involved in the play? Is he interfering with play?
Right. And so it's tough. This is probably the best angle.
Does he make contact? Doesn't look like it there.
Wow, this is close.
Was the arm up? Are they possibly checking for handball as well? Decisive moment in this first half. After review, it is offside and no goal. And Inter Miami are let off the hook for now.
You were in the game. You were close to going up in the game. You were having the opportunities to transcend in the game. And all of a sudden you go down.
We're back for Vino Bartlett. Took the slightest contact from Luis Suarez, who doesn't appreciate Bartlett going to a knee.
About that, and he's sort of done his whole development with the Honduran national team, starting at the under-20 level. Even before that, and he's gotten some caps going back to 2023 internationally with the senior team of Lache. He's impressed as well, had a good preseason. Allende had a wonderful preseason, and he continues to show that scoring in MLS domestically, and of course now internationally.
They want to go to the quarterfinals, and this still would set them up decently, but they do want more. And it's forward from Suarez, and it's pulled back for Suarez, and it falls to Suarez, and Suarez knows exactly what to do with that. Cavalier finally make a mistake.
This is a mistake, and this is a ball that you cannot gift wrap and hand one of the best number 9s in the history of the game. One of the best center forwards in the history of the game. And Luis Suarez will take his time. Lucho will set up his left, and El Pistolero will fire and bury it, Donnie. And with this 2-0 scoreline, give more breathing room to Inter Miami. Get closer to putting away this Cavalier team, who again has had a very commendable.
And there is the full-time whistle. And the heavy favorites get the win in leg 1. That was expected. The way it happened, though, was not. Cavalier FC hung around audaciously for 60 minutes. They thought they'd taken the lead just before halftime, had it disallowed after a lengthy VAR review. Still started the second half really well, but couldn't find the cutting edge, and Inter Miami eventually did.